Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Ah. It's time. It is time. It's an interesting race today because we have really no idea who's going to win. Like, it could go either way. Yeah, the Red Bulls could pull out performance. The Ferraris obviously look strong. Piastri, don't count him out. George Russell. Got Lewis and Lando coming through the field. It is going to be interesting. We'll just have to see. But here we are in Baku. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Yep, we got the softest compounds available. Obviously, the track wasn't very grippy in practice. It's ramped up throughout the weekend quite dramatically, especially into qualifying. But the track looks, well, just the temperature looks a lot hotter today. Hamilton and Ocon starting from the pit lane. Zhou with a penalty and Gasly disqualified. So a lot of people disqualified or retiring there. Norris starts 15th now, of course. Instead, a little bit of promotion for him. For Daniel Ricciardo as well, up to 14th. And of course for Oliver Behrman, who will start in 10th as well, which is good for him. Franco Colapinto up to 8th as well. Good qualifying from him regardless, but yeah. Wow. It's interesting to see what will happen at the front of the grid here. We got Perez, Russell, Verstappen, Alonso, and Colapinto 5 places apart. One of them ain't making it through turn 1. Someone's gonna send it. Someone's gonna send it. Eight races to go, including this one. I'm really interested to see what Lando Norris can do this weekend with this race. It's gonna be a tough race for Lando. You got Max, who could really extend his championship lead here if he gets a good start. Maybe tries to get on the podium by the end of the race. Lando Norris has got to get some points. That's the minimum he has to do today. He has to get points. There is no doubt in my mind that Norris has to get points. Whether it's 1 or 2, he's got to score some points to minimise damage limitation to Max Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship. I do expect him to get points. How many he'll get, I don't know. I think 8th is on the cards for him today. Not 8th, sorry. Because Hamilton's starting down there. 7th's on the cards for him today. But anything higher than 7th, I don't know. No, the top 4 teams are very quick. It's going to take a blunder from one of them for him to really get any more. I think a podium's out the question. Let's have a look. Let's see what tyres we are starting on. It's most likely going to be a 1-stop, but if anyone triggers a 2-stop, it could be a very good race. It looks very likely to be a 1-stop. Even though we're on the softest compounds, the 1-stop does look likely. So I'm hearing Alex Albon starting on the hard tyres. So the top 13, apart from Albon, on the mediums, yeah. Alex Albon on the hards, Ricardo Norris. Norris is going long then. That's interesting. So Lando Norris is starting on the hard tyres. He is looking to go long, hoping, I'm assuming, for a safety car later on in the race, maybe. Or maybe try and do an overcut. Kind of like how Charles Leclerc did in Monza. That obviously does depend on if... the two-stop does become a thing. It could. You never know. You never know. And here's Oliver Behrman. Will he have a good race? That is the question. Hamilton getting ready in the pits. Hamilton, the good thing about starting from the pit lane for Lewis Hamilton is that he is going to be avoiding all the lap 1 chaos. So yeah, so we know the reason how Hamilton is starting from pit lane is he's changing his setup, which means he was not comfortable at all with the way his setup was in qualifying. And fair enough, if he thinks he can make more progress from the pit lane, from lap 1, with a changed setup, then fair enough. It's close in the Constructors. Only 41 points separate Ferrari, Red Bull, and McLaren. It's close. And Ferrari have a really good chance this weekend to make inroads on that Constructors' Championship. When we thought it was between McLaren and Red Bull, Ferrari have rolled up. Last year's winner, of course, Sergio Perez, starts 4th today. What can he do today? If he has good race pace, Perez could be within a shot here. You can't count him out. But it's going to take a lot to stop this man, Charles Leclerc. It's going to be interesting. Building up the tyre temperature as much as humanly possible. So George Russell has got a problem with the brakes. We heard this on the build-up to the race. George wasn't comfortable on the brakes. He wasn't confident on the brakes on the lap round to the grid. And now he's been on the radio saying about the brakes again. As Hamilton and Gasly. Ocon. Or is it Gasly? No, it's Ocon, isn't it? Gasly? I don't know. Both the Alpines are at the back somewhere. Here we go. Charles Leclerc on pole, Piastri second. Who will come out on top? This is going to be a good race. I can feel it. I can feel it. Green light. Oh, not green light. Green flag. 5 lights. Lights out. It's a good start from Charles. Perez locks up. Max on the inside of Russell. Perez down the inside of the Ferrari. Russell is just gone so deep into turn 2. Perez up to 3rd. That's crucial for Max Verstappen. And Russell just is not confident. You can tell. Where's Norris? And Charles and Piastri are extending. Good start from both the Red Bulls. Especially Perez. Question is, Where is Lando Norris? Here's Max Verstappen. Norris is up into 13th. Good news for Lando Norris. He needed to at least make places on this first lap. Now we'll see them all slipstream each other down this back straight. Who has the fastest car in a straight line? Stroll has a puncture. Stroll has a puncture. He's down to 12 as he comes into the pits. Oh, yeah, you can tell. I wonder what happened there. Look at Lando Norris. Lando Norris up to 12th. As DRS is enabled. Norris will have DRS here. Norris has DRS on Yuki Tsunoda. He's not going to get it, though. Hamilton up to 17th. Oh, yeah, there's a massive gap between Tsunoda and Behrman. And Tsunoda's holding up this whole train here that goes all the way down to, well, Ocon, really. All the way down to the back. Yeah, there's a 4-second buffer. Norris does not need to be stuck behind these guys. I do assume, though, that if Norris can get past Tsunoda down the main straight, it won't be too hard for him to catch up to the top 10, I don't think. But lap 2, 12th for Norris. Not bad. That's exactly what he needed. And here is Oscar Piastri slipstreaming Charles Leclerc in his DRS. Oh, God, here we go. And he's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. And he's gaining. He's to 2/10 behind. 4/10, sorry. Not 2. Got a bit overambitious there. Yeah, Oscar Piastri is keeping there. Here comes Lando Norris on Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki's not making it easy, though. He's not making it easy at all. Norris is through. Good move from Norris. And he's got a nice helping of DRS as well. And here comes Hulkenberg. Tsunoda's dropped, and now he's at the peril of his teammate as well. So the cars have all sort of settled down now, all relatively calm, second from each other. Piastri is trying to keep Leclerc in his clutches. Good start from the Williams, though, as well. And now Norris can chase after Oliver Behrman. Here's Hamilton in 16th. Piastri has the fastest lap. He's not in DRS, though. Yeah, Charles does the fastest lap. And here comes Daniel Ricciardo on his teammate. And Tsunoda's going slow. He's let Ricciardo through. Why is Tsunoda just let... Why has he done that? Tsunoda's just let Gasly through. What's he doing? And here comes Hamilton as well. Tsunoda's dropping like a sitting duck. Perez had a good launch. So this is the replay of the start, and Verstappen... Perez locks up in front of him. Verstappen had a good... Both Red Bulls had a good start. This is what happened to Stroll. Oh! Stroll went for a move that just wasn't on. It's tight. I don't know. I don't think the door was open. And Piastri isn't letting Leclerc scamper off down the road. He is keeping him within DRS. And Russell is now on the back of Max Verstappen. Max 2 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, and Russell within DRS of Max. It's starting to spice up as Piastri is staying with Leclerc and Russell is staying with Max Verstappen. Norris closing in on Behrman as well. He's got to have a good exit. But he's not in DRS. He's not within DRS. Oh, he is now. He should be within DRS. He almost wasn't. But Russell will also have DRS as well on Verstappen. Oscar does the fastest lap. There he is, within 0.6 now. What's Russell's gap to Max? Within 0.5. Russell. Yeah, they have a second helping down the second straight as well. Here comes Piastri again. Yeah, some battles brewing up here. This tyre is pretty bad, says Hamilton, on the medium. So is the medium overheating? Norris has got good pace. I mean, Piastri still has the fastest lap, but he's just dropped back a tad, possibly to save the tyre, to not overcook it. And Russell's done the same thing. Imagine that's why Verstappen isn't attacking Sainz either. Lando saying the tyres feel good. Yeah, Piastri's dropped back a bit now. I imagine to save the tyres. Norris is closing in on Behrman, though, but that'll just be the pace difference between the McLaren and the Haas. Norris on the hard tyre, Behrman on the medium. He's closed pretty quickly, though. 8/10 this lap. Charles does the fastest lap of the race. Hamilton's struggling. Yep, Norris now almost within DRS of Oliver Behrman. And he is now within DRS. He will get that helping down the main straight when they come back around. Piastri's dropped to 2 seconds behind Leclerc now. And Russell has now dropped to 1.5 behind Max. So they're all sort of just... They're all within each other. What's interesting, though, we haven't really got a direct comparison of tyres because we've got a big group of medium runners and then we've got a few hard runners in and amongst. But what I think is interesting is the comparison we do have is Colapinto and Albon together on the track, one medium and one hard. And Albon is keeping Colapinto very honest on the hard tyre. And I think the hard tyres are starting to come in. I think the medium tyres are overheating. Colapinto is second behind Alonso, but Albon not falling back on the slower tyre. So I think the medium might not be as good as people or the teams initially thought, is my analysis. Hamilton complaining about the medium tyre as well. And Norris very quick on that hard tyre. So I do think the hard tyre might be the favourable tyre, based on what we've heard. And here comes Lando Norris on Oliver Behrman. Behrman down to 11th. Norris into the points. 8 laps in. It's exactly what he needed. Next, the Williams. We are plan B, says Piastri. Hamilton's trying to close up to Pierre Gasly. I think it's going to be a 2-stop based on this. And Charles is flying. Charles Leclerc is flying right now. Oh, that's not good. We just had the news that maybe a plastic bag has gone in the airbox in Russell's car. And here comes Nico Hülkenberg on his teammate, Oliver Behrman. Hülkenberg clearly has the superior pace at the moment. Norris closing up on Albon. Norris is managing this race very well. So we've just heard team radio from Lando Norris. He's it's just confirmed what I suspected. The tyres are overheating. The mediums are. They're overheating. And it's making the medium runners suffer. And that's why the hard tyre is a little bit quicker. I mean, if Piastri isn't careful, Perez is going to be all over the back of him. Here comes Hulkenberg. I think team orders will happen. They'll... Yeah, Behrman won't fight that. Hulkenberg up to 11th. And he's got to be careful. Daniel Ricciardo is behind him. And Piastri is dropping back from Leclerc. It's interesting to see how this could unfold. Norris still closing in on the Williams. This is the replay of the stakes. And Zhou is through on Bottas. First time and last time I think I'll ever say that. And Verstappen is not comfortable in the car. Oh, and we're back. We're back. Colapinto in the pits. Onto the hard tyres. I think that's definitely a two-stop that Williams are doing with Colapinto. Albon going long, Colapinto with an aggressive undercut going, well, possibly a two-stop by the looks of it. 11 out of 51 laps, and he's already come in. Those tyres can't go to the end, surely not. Ricciardo all over the back of Behrman. Behrman's got to defend here. He's got to protect Hulkenberg from this RB. Charging RB. Max is really struggling. And Hamilton's struggling as well. He's not made any inroads on Gasly. And Alonso is in, which releases Lando Norris. And Alex Albon. And Aston Martin have had to react to Williams as he comes out just in front of Franco Colapinto. Here's Charles. Leclerc is doing a Verstappen right now. He's doing he really is controlling this race. Verstappen is boxing. And to be fair, I don't blame him, because he's lost a lot of time to Carlos Sainz. In comes Max. And in comes Russell as well. A slow stop from Verstappen. Slow stop from Max. And in comes Hamilton as well. Double stop for Mercedes. And now Max is stuck behind Daniel Ricciardo, ironically. Max is going to get held up here, and this is going to allow Russell to close right up. Sainz is going to have to react here. I imagine Perez is as well. Well, I don't know if Red Bull are going to just not bring him in, you know what I mean? We're on plan A, says Sainz. Is Daniel going to get out of the way? He should get out of the way, shouldn't he? He's not getting out of the way. In comes Perez. And in comes Checo. And Verstappen should get past here. There he goes. Max ahead of Ricciardo. But Perez is out. And he's out quite far ahead. And Russell's now stuck behind the Alpine. And there's Norris. There's Perez. I wonder who will come in first. I reckon it'll probably be... I reckon it'll be Piastri. He's not. They're going to have to box Piastri. He stayed out. Why have they stayed out? Why have McLaren stayed out with Piastri? Why have they not brought him in? Are they using Norris to try and block Perez off? Norris needs to run his own race. Oh, man. McLaren have fumbled this. In comes Nico Hülkenberg. Oh, 3 wide. And Gasly around the outside of Ricciardo. Russell down the inside of Ricciardo. And now Russell's going to have a run down to turn 2. Russell down the inside. And this is going to give Ricciardo the run. This is going to give Ricciardo the run to get back at Pierre Gasly. Here he goes. Gasly covers it off well. And Perez is right behind Norris now. And Norris is holding Perez. Norris is holding Perez. Wow. Norris is holding him. I love that. Oh, Norris has held Perez. Oh, I love that. Piastri's in the pits. Oh, the shithousery from McLaren. I love it. That's great. Is Norris going to come in as well? No, he's not. And there, Norris gets past. And Piastri is ahead. Good teamwork from McLaren. Perez is going to have a chance. Hulkenberg in the pits. Good, yeah. Very good teamwork from Lando there to keep Piastri ahead of Perez, and Yuki has retired. I wonder if he had floor damage or some kind of damage that affected his performance based on that that collision with Stroll. Oh yeah, it probably would have been floor damage or something. Oh no, side pod! Look at that! Wow, there's a massive rip in the side pod for Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, not recovering from that. And you know what? Sergio Perez is right up on the back of Piastri here. Perez is going to have a really good chance. In comes Charles Leclerc. And Perez does the fastest lap. Now comes Leclerc just in front of Albon. Alex Albon isn't attacking Charles. Science boxing. And Norris, if he can keep these tyres in a good window, could use this track position now to his advantage. And could potentially get in front of Verstappen and Russell here. And Perez is right on the back of Piastri. What a battle this is going to be. In comes Sainz. Piastri will get through. Through goes Oscar Piastri. And now Perez is going to have to... It's crucial he has to get past Albon on this back straight. Here comes Sainz out in front of Verstappen. Just in front of Verstappen. But crucially on those fresher tyres. Here comes Perez trying to dive it down the inside, but can't do it. Hamilton gets front of Joe. Oh. Past Ocon. Albon's running a very, very, very good race. I think Colapinto, unfortunately, has been held up slightly in traffic. That Gasly, Ricciardo, Alonso battle. But Albon's running a very, very good race. You see, Perez will get past here. But that's really helped Piastri. And you know what? Piastri's right behind Leclerc. Piastri's 6/10 behind Leclerc. Guys. Guys, Piastri's right on the back of Charles Leclerc. Colapinto could get past Gasly here. 3/10. Yeah, he is. But now Perez can start making inroads as well. Here goes Piastri. He's going to have a good exit. Out this 90-degree corner. Oh, pushing it as hard as he can. Has he had a good exit? He has. 8/10. It will not be enough to attack Leclerc. But he can get himself close. He's closing. He's closing. He's closing. He really is. He's going for it. He's gone down the inside. Wow. Wow. Oscar Piastri went for it. Piastri takes the lead. Oh, wow. What a move from Oscar Piastri. Wowee. And here comes Leclerc. Piastri covers. And Piastri's through. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oscar Piastri. Bloody hell. What a move from Oscar Piastri. Wow. And while it looked like Leclerc was clear in this race, Piastri's just caught Leclerc out by surprise. Look at this. Wow. The bravery. The bravery. The bravery. What a move. I'm in shock. I am actually in shock. What a move that was from Oscar Piastri. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable from Oscar. What a move. I mean, Leclerc, look, Perez is caught up onto the back now. We've got McLaren first, Ferrari second, Red Bull third. Feels like the 2010s again. Here we go. Leclerc will have DRS. Perez will have DRS. Here we go. Come on. This is entertaining. Leclerc's not going to go for it. But he's 4/10 behind. Piastri holds on. Here comes Charles Leclerc again. I mean, I'm just... I mean, Verstappen behind Sainz now as well. And here comes Hamilton. Oof. Snap of oversteer there. He's covered Hamilton very well there. Mercedes just do not look strong. What a race we have on our hands here. What a race we have on our hands. We've got a fight between Norris, Sainz, and Verstappen as well. Yeah, Norris is doing well. He's gone very long on those hard tyres, but he is doing well. And Verstappen's close behind Sainz as well. Oh, this is close, man. This is close. Here comes Leclerc again, and Perez has got a double toe. Yeah. I guess that's why Piastri wanted to get ahead. You'll hurt your tyres if you're behind. The dirty air is not good to be behind. Here comes Colapinto. What a move. Good move. Oh, well. I guess he got through before the turn, but... Wow, we have a race on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Norris is doing phenomenally, by the way. Norris is doing phenomenally to hold Sainz up here and Verstappen. He's doing a phenomenal job. Leclerc was in complete control of this race, and Piastri is rocked up to the back. I do think Leclerc has the fresher tyres, though. Leclerc is closing up again. Is Sainz going to get past Norris? Sainz is 4/10 behind Norris. Is he going to make the move stick? We're not watching Norris. Here goes Sainz. Now is Norris... Norris is holding on with the DRS. Norris is doing well. If he can latch onto the back of Carlos Sainz's DRS, though... Oh, I don't know. He is losing out a bit. Verstappen behind as well. Yep, I don't think he's going to be in DRS. Norris on those very worn hard tyres. I do think that Ferrari is quicker, but Piastri just made the absolute bold move to make a move down the inside. And I do expect Verstappen to make a move here on Norris. I do expect Verstappen to come through here. And Lando Norris is defending. Norris is defending. Norris is not letting Max through at all. Ooh! Ooh! Norris placed his car in the best possible place. Wow-wee. This is intense, man. This race is intense. Norris on those 23-lap old hard tyres against Verstappen's 11 a lap. He's holding Max as much as possible. Hamilton's not having fun. Oh, Verstappen's just gone straight over the curb. Here comes... And Piastri does the fastest lap of the race, but Charles is there. Norris is holding Max. He is holding Max. This is brilliant. Brakes are not working, says Max. I'm sure he just got caught in the dirt here. I'm sure his brakes are fine. But while all this is happening, George Russell is closing up to the back of this Norris-Verstappen battle. Let's see what happened. Oh, yeah. Verstappen's just not having fun. And George Russell is now closing up to the back of this. And if Norris can get into the DRS of Albon, Max is not going to have any luck on this lap either. And here comes Leclerc again. But he can't get close enough. He can't get close enough. And here comes Verstappen, Norris, Albon. Albon doing a magnificent job, by the way. Magnificent job. If Norris can just stay in the DRS of Albon. Verstappen is getting frustrated now. This is spicy, you know. This is real spicy. Leclerc's still 6 tenths behind Piastri. His tyres must be cooked. Absolutely cooked. McLaren has got good race pace by the looks thing. Norris just in the DRS of Albon as well. Here comes Leclerc. 8 tenths behind Piastri. Russell, team radio. Another 10 laps for them, according to Mercedes. They think Norris and Albon aren't pitting for another 10 laps. Look at this, dear. Albon pulling Lando Norris along, and Verstappen can't get past him. This is incredible racing. Verstappen's right behind. Russell's right there as well. They gotta be careful of Russell. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think Norris will be mad that he's stuck behind Albon, because that slipstream and that DRS is allowing Verstappen to stay behind. And, you know, if they're doing the one stop and Red Bull are doing the two stop, you know, Norris having track position over Max is exactly what they need. So it's been a very, very good race from Albon. And here Leclerc goes again. He's a little bit closer this time. Can he get anywhere near? He can't. Russell is closing up to the back of this ever so slowly. Verstappen is not enjoying this. Yeah, Leclerc, if he wants to win this race, I think it is crucial he gets past Piastri. It is crucial. Perez is still there as well. There we go, 6 tenths. He's closer this lap. He's closer. Leclerc's closer. Leclerc's a lot closer. Leclerc is a lot closer this time. Leclerc is a lot closer. Can Leclerc take... Can he take the place back? To the outside, Leclerc goes. Piastri defends to the inside. All of this battling is going to bring Perez back into this as well. Oh, the oversteer. Oh, it's getting tense. It's getting tense. It is getting tense. Hamilton's been nowhere, man. It's not effective. He's 14th. Oh. Leclerc needs to do that again. He needs to be close. It needs to be close. He's not close enough, I don't think. He's not close enough, I fear. 6/10. If he dives it, it could work, but... Yeah, he's... It seems like 5.5 tenths is how far he needs to be behind to make a move. Norris and Verstappen still stuck behind Albon. And Russell's on the back of that as well now. Leclerc is howling Piastri. And Russell is now 6/10 behind Max Verstappen. Hamilton gets past Pierre Gasly. And here comes Leclerc again. He's going to have to be within 5 tenths. Or within 6, should I say. And he's not. Oh, and here comes Leclerc. Norris is coming in. He's not coming. It's getting very, very close now. Watching the timing screens with absolute intent. Yeah, the question is if need be, can Verstappen go another 20 laps on these tyres? Because if the Hulkenberg, Behrmans, Colapintos are thinking of going to the end, is Verstappen going to be stuck? This is good, isn't it? We've got to watch Russell as well, though. Russell's one to watch. He's closing up to Verstappen. He's very close to Verstappen. Guys, we need to watch Russell. We need to watch Russell 3/10 behind Verstappen now. 2/10 behind Verstappen now. 1/10 behind Verstappen. Here he comes. No, it's not. It's George Russell. Guys. Alex comes into the pits. Alex Albon now come out behind Colapinto. Lando's got to push now. And Leclerc is close now. Leclerc is close and Perez is close. This is going to be close. Here he goes. Good defending from Piastri. Ooh, Piastri cuts over. Wow, good defending. Good defending. And Russell's closing up on Verstappen again as well. Perez closing up to Leclerc. Verstappen not having fun with the rear of the car. What a race this is. What a race. Good defending from Piastri. Good defending. And here comes Perez as well. Who will come out on top? And Russell is close behind Max Verstappen as well. Here comes Russell. Here comes George Russell. Guys. There we go. Here comes Russell. To the inside of Max Verstappen. This is not good for Verstappen. Yeah. McLaren need to be in front of Alonso. This is what George did on Max. Verstappen is wrestling that car. these guys, the top three, are a little bit too far away from each other. So what that means is Piastri will be better through the traction zones, but through the middle sector, where you need the front tyres to take a lot of load, Leclerc will have the pace. Here comes Albon. Leclerc is close to Piastri this time around. Leclerc's closer. Norris has now extended that gap to Alonso. I mean, what a move that was for Piastri to get in front of Leclerc here. The Drivers' Championship looks interesting. Here comes Hulkenberg on Colapinto. He'll probably let Albon through as well. Nope. Colapinto will need to let Albon through. And there's Hamilton. Oof. Squirreled across that curb. Ooh. Yellow flag, sector 1. Someone's gone off. It's clear. Wow, okay then. So it's getting spicy the last 15 laps, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting spicy. Oh, Perez is dropping back. Try not to cook his tyres, I imagine. Ooh. Hulkenberg shut the door there on Alex Albon. And now Oliver Behrman with Colapinto. The F2 boys. And here's Hamilton behind them both. Leclerc will not be close enough. Carlos Sainz starting to reel in Perez as well. Oh, Norris is in. Norris is in. On fresh medium tyres. There's Albon. Norris out 15 seconds back from Max Verstappen in that pack. On fresh mediums. Here comes Leclerc again. He's so close. Leclerc is so close. I think it's too late for a two-stop. Norris had to stop because obviously he hasn't stopped yet. But for these guys who have already stopped, is there enough laps to catch back up? I don't think so. And you've got to roll up to the back and pass. So, I don't know. Don't know about that one. And here comes Hamilton. Norris needs the pace to catch Verstappen. But Verstappen is keeping pace with Russell now. He was dropping back, but he is now keeping pace. So Verstappen potentially turned it up a little bit as well. Here comes Leclerc again. Look at the late braking from Leclerc. This is mad. Norris will do the fastest lap here. Norris does the fastest lap. 45.2. That's quick. That's quick. That's very quick. Oh, very close to the wall, Charles Leclerc. Very close to the wall, though, for Charles Leclerc. But he is 6/10 behind. This could be close here. This could be very close. Into turn 1. Here comes Charles. Piastri is going defensive already, trying to break the slipstream. Here he goes. Here comes Charles Leclerc. Ooh, Piastri goes to the inside again. Leclerc breaks earlier this time. Goes for the exit. Brake late. He's going to get another help in here, but Piastri gets a good exit. There's nothing Leclerc can do there. Good defending again. This could get tasty. Oh, here comes Hamilton. With Ollie Behrman. Hamilton finally gets through on Behrman. Ooh, it's getting saucy. Here comes Leclerc again. He's close. Here comes Leclerc. He's closing. He's closing. He's closing. He's closing. Is it going to be close enough? It's not. Leclerc's gone a bit deep, though. He's not close enough. And Norris is now 10 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Should be up on the back of him in 8 laps. Ooh, Piastri. Oh, and Leclerc did it as well. Both skidding over the curb. Perez is right up on the back of Leclerc now as well. Leclerc has dropped out of DRS. I wonder if Leclerc has damaged his tyres a little bit. Perez is not without a chance either. It's getting spicy. This is tasty. This is very tasty. Here comes Leclerc again. He won't be close enough this time. Oh. Oh. And here comes Sainz as well, rolling up on the back of this. Norris to Verstappen, 9 seconds now. This is very tasty. As Norris does another fastest lap. 45.2 again. What a lap that was. This is so very interesting. So very interesting. it's close. Ooh. Paris Team Radio. It's gonna get messy. Back markers coming. Oh, it's getting spicy. Oh, it's getting very spicy. It's getting so spicy. He's not close enough. Piastri just has a good enough exit. He has just a good enough exit out of both the final turn and turn 2 as well. We'll see. I mean, Leclerc is quite close to Piastri through this castle section now. And Leclerc's very close this time around. Very, very close. Is he close? Is he close enough? Is he close enough? Piastri defending to the inside again. Leclerc's going to have to do something different. Have to. Piastri slides out of turn 2. So does Leclerc. The pressure that Piastri is enduring right now. Verstappen, Norris now 5.4. Verstappen still struggling as well, we have to remember. Here comes Leclerc again. It's not going to be close enough. Yeah, not close enough. Not close enough at all. Sainz is closed up. Norris 4.5 now. Behind Verstappen. Let's see what Oscar Piastri did here. Did he touch the wall? Oh, yeah. Big understeer. Big understeer. Oh, oh, just touches the wall, Oscar Piastri. Very lucky there. This is absolutely insane. Carlos Sainz is 1.3, 1.1 seconds now behind Perez. Four-way battle for the win the last few laps. There he is. Norris now 3.8 behind Max Verstappen. 3.7. But Leclerc is not in DRS. Leclerc's not in DRS. Leclerc is not in DRS. And Perez is closed up. And Leclerc's fallen out of DRS. Stroll has a brake problem and he's in the pits. And Leclerc's fallen out of DRS, 1.2 behind Piastri. And now, Perez is in within distance to catch and pass Leclerc. Stroll 2.8 now behind Verstappen. .5 seconds. It's not good enough from Leclerc. It is. Sergio Perez is there now. 1.7 now to Piastri. Leclerc's tyres have gone. Leclerc's going to have to defend. Leclerc's going to have to defend here. Leclerc's tyres must be gone. Leclerc's tyres must be gone. Norris 1.2 to Verstappen. No rear tyres, says Leclerc. He's hit the cliff, and here comes Sergio Perez! Piastri's gone. Piastri's gone, and Leclerc's in trouble. Here is Perez. Here is Sergio Perez. Wow. Norris 1.3, 1.2 to Verstappen. Yeah, Ferrari are going to have to plan B. You're going to have to maybe Charles come back, Perez into Sainz. And look at Norris on Verstappen. Look at Norris rolling up to the back of Max Verstappen. Norris is going to have a massive run on traction. He's trying to weave out the slipstream. Oh, this is tense. You've got two major battles on the track right now. Norris and Verstappen. Ooh, Leclerc defends. But here comes Norris on Verstappen. Here comes Norris on Verstappen. Don't hit each other, guys. Don't hit each other. There goes Norris. And he's in front. Well done, Lando Norris. Well done, Lando Norris. It's not enough points for Verstappen, for Norris to make a dent into Verstappen's championship, but talk about damage limitation for Lando Norris. Talk about damage limitation. But this is the interesting battle. Piastri's gone. And Leclerc is going to have to defend from Perez. Oh no, he's got out the way. And here comes Perez. Here comes Perez. And Leclerc dives down the inside. Oh, it's close. And Sainz comes past. It doesn't. Sainz has gone wide. Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh, it's in the wall. It's all over. Oh my God! What the hell? That's a crash. That's a crash. Verstappen's in the pits. What the flying... What just happened there? So, Perez in the slipstream of Charles. Leclerc dives down the inside, offsets Perez. Sainz comes past. Sainz goes to the outside. That gives Perez the run. Perez is there. Ooh. I think they both turn into each other, you know. From the angle from above, I think they both turn into each other. Wow. What the hell, man? Brev! Let's have a look here. Let's watch this steering lock. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Bro. That's interesting. We'll have to see from Perez is on board as well. Yeah, Verstappen boxed as well for softs to try and get that point off Norris, but he won't be able to get it now. And it gives Hamilton some points too. And it gives Behrman a point. I mean, Norris in fourth was just unbelievable. I mean, what have I just seen? Well done, Oscar. Well done, Oscar Piastri. Well done, Oscar Piastri. Leclerc, once again, does not convert his pole into a win. Russell, somehow, inherits third. Yep, Russell in third. Good God. What in the world have I just seen? Yep. Verstappen comes home in fifth. Another good drive from Verstappen, despite being on the back foot all weekend, I will say as well. But thanks for watching. What a good race that was. Post-race podcast tomorrow. See you in a bit.